Do you want to start just a word on the offense today and why it seemed to be a little cold today?
Oh, they pitched well. I mean, that's very good pitching. I mean, it's good pitching at the beginning, facing an All-American, and everyone they bring in after that, they can really execute. They can execute the fastball. They can execute the breaking ball. Different looks. They throw the high spinning fastball up top. Then the next guy comes in with a power slider. Then the next guy comes in with 96, 97. I mean, it's good. It's really good pitching. It's championship type pitching, and they shut us down. You have to just give them credit. I thought the only time that there was probably two opportunities. First inning, we kind of ran ourselves out of that inning because I thought they could break at that point, and in a tight ball game, you go back and look at that inning. That may have been maybe one of our few chances. But outside of that, we didn't really pose any threat. But that's because of them.
Can you speak to what they did to control the running game and the impact that had?
Well, most of it was we didn't get to first base. So, but I think Perry's a heck of a thrower. It was kind of a bang play at second base when Enrique got thrown out, but he got thrown out, and then we didn't make a good decision trying to steal third base right there. That was a situation where it was 2-0, 3-0 at the time. And, that was a mistake, but that's okay. Good picked, changed rhythms, and catcher can really throw. Perry can really throw.
Can you speak to how Hunter threw today, and especially the effectiveness of, I think that was his cutter that he was throwing really well?
He was good. He was really good. It's kind of the start we needed. Commanded, executed. Best probably I've seen him execute in a time that he's really developed. I think emotionally as much as physically. I like where he is right now. And he gave us a chance to win, and that's all you do. And he was efficient for the most part. The only reason we just thought there was a better matchup when we took him out of the game in the fifth. And we got out of that inning, but I thought he gave us a good start.
Leboki, the first two times he's pitched, he's been good for, 5 or so batters and kind of had trouble after that. Is that just sort of a early season coming back from injury sort of thing there?
I'm not sure. I think he'll have to go back and look at the pitches that he threw. I mean, there were a 3-2 and a 1-2 breaking ball that were up in the zone, and they got swept out. And Schultz's was a 1-2 fastball. So, it's more probably pitch execution and location. And again, you play good teams like this one, and you have to give them the credit for taking good swings in those counts right there and doing a lot. Those balls were hit hard. I mean, Gorson's ball was spun right up the middle. I mean, that ball jumped. I thought the balls we hit early actually were hit harder than what they were. I thought their balls kind of took off towards the end, and maybe that's the case. I see the wind blowing a little bit right now.
Go ahead.
Do you expect Hunter Owen to stay in that Saturday role?
He just take one day at a time.
Apologies if you've announced the starting pitching decision for tomorrow, but do you have one yet?
Yeah, future.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that kind of dictated by what happened last week, or is he the guy that you've kind of wanted to go with in that role?
Yeah, whether it's Sunday or Saturday or Tuesday, I think he's a guy that we looked at as he's a starter for us.
Yeah.
We look at him as a starter. Now where he gets positioned, we still don't know. I mean, we still have some pretty good arms that haven't pitched yet, but Devin gives you a chance to win every time he pitches.
Do you use a guy like Dukanich tomorrow in a spot, or do you maybe try to save him for a Tuesday?
No, we don't. I think we do what we can to win a ball game tomorrow, and then figure out Tuesday on Monday.
Thanks, Tim.
Okay, thanks for coming.